Dear children, so in previous classes we have seen few examples. Today let us see few more examples of nomenclature of organic compounds. Look at those pictures. What could you see? What is coming in your mind? Could you able to say the name of these compounds? Yes. Let us see how to name the compound. Actually, when we are giving these such type of figures, they are known as bond line. They are represented as bond line of particular compounds. All those hydrogen is hidden over here. So each and every king, that means band, is occupied by carbon. So now you have to follow the rules of nomenclature and you have to name the compound. Look at the first one. In this, how many carbon atoms are present? Number of carbon atom which is present in this compound is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbons are there in a straight line. And if you take this 1, 2, 3, 4, here also 4 carbons are there in a straight line. So when we are seeing this, if you come from this straight line also 4 carbon, here also 4 carbon. So the straight line number of carbon atom is 4. So main root is 4. So what is the substituent? Substituent is the methyl group. This carbon is the substituent. So when you give the number from right to left and left to right, it is getting the number of 2 and 3. So you can name it as in second position 1 methyl group, third position 1 methyl group. Main root carbon is 4 carbon. So all are single bond. And in the third carbon and second carbon, another methyl group also attached. So in second carbon, 2 methyl group. In third carbon also 2 methyl group is attached in a main chain butane. So what could we name is 2,2, 2,2, 3,3, tetra, methyl butane. 2,2, 3,3, tetramethyl butane. That is the name of this compound. Next, when you see this, look at this structure. Here also, how many carbons are there in a straight line? 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons are there in a straight line. And second carbon and third carbon got a attached one. That attached group is methyl group. So how could you name it? 2 methyl, 3 methyl butane. 2, 3 dimethyl butane. 2, 3 dimethyl butane. Look at this another example. When you see this as a structure, this is the structure. So here, how would you select the lengthy carbon, longest chain? If you count from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you count from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one we have to select as a longest chain. So when you select this is a longer chain, third carbon got the attachment group. In attachment, how many carbons are there? 2 carbons are there. So how will you name it? You have to name this as a, in third carbon, ethyl group is attached. So 3-ethyl hexane. 3-ethyl hexane. So we have to give the number from down 1, 2, 3. Because attachment should get the lowest locant number. If you start from here, it will get 1, 2, 3, 4. So from top, you should not select. From down, you have to select for this compound. What is the name of the compound? 3-ethyl hexane. Look at this structure. When you see this structure, how many carbon atoms are present? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Here, how will you select the longest chain? You have to select the longest chain from this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 carbons are present in a straight line. So here is the attachment. What is the position of attachment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 5 and 6 got a attachment. In 5th carbon what is present? Methyl group is present. In 6th carbon what is present? Ethyl group is present. Alkyl groups, we know that methyl group means CH3, ethyl group means CH3CH2 or C2H5. So this is the attachment group in 5th carbon and 6th carbon. So how to name it now? You have to give the number from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5th group attachment ethyl group is there. In 6th carbon methyl group is there. So 5 ethyl, 6 methyl. How many carbon atoms are there in a straight line? 10. So decane. So 5 ethyl, 6 methyl, decane. 5 ethyl, 6 methyl, decane. This is the name of the carbon. So this all the one are alkanes. There is no different functional group. So whenever you are giving this name for hydrocarbon or a alkane groups, you have to select the longest carbon and give the substituents position. What is the name of this compound? You know that this is a very particular, peculiar, auspicious symbol. So what could you name for this compound? Write the name. Now this is the hydrocarbon with straight line structure or without any functional group. There are some complex substituents. Complex substituent means with that attachment will be itself is a different chain. So that is known as complex substituent. Look at this example. Here, how many carbon atoms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 carbon atoms are there. And in this 4th carbon atom, one attachment is there. This attachment itself it acts as a longest chain. So how will you give the number or nomenclature for particular compound? First we have to give the number for attachment. This is the attachment. First we have to give the number for attachment substituent in a lowest number. So first we have to select where the attachment group is present. This is a complex substituent. So the number it is 4th carbon it is attached. 4th carbon it is attached and this attachment, this is a side attachment, substituent attachment. Here which carbon is attached with the main root structure, that will get the first position number. So this is the first carbon, attachment group first carbon. When you see the straight line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is present in the 4th carbon. How many carbon atoms are there in a straight line? 7 carbon. So the root word is heptane. In the heptane, attachment is there in the 4th carbon. In 4th carbon, what is the attachment? 3 carbon is there. If 3 carbon is there means how will you name it? It is a propane. But in a propane, it is not in a straight line. It is not in a straight line. This attachment carbon is a first position. So this will act as one group. Next, this is a substituent for this chain. This is a main group and this is a substituent for this chain. So in fourth carbon, what is present? In that first carbon, one methyl group is present. In fourth carbon's complex substituent group is present. In that first carbon, methyl group is attached. So in ethyl group, methyl group is attachment carbon. So first you have to write the name of complex substituent. Then end name of the substituent you have to give us here allyl. That means 3 carbon means propyl, 2 carbon means ethyl, 1 carbon means methyl. So here if you see this, 3 carbons are there, but the 3 carbons are not in a straight line. This 2 carbons only is a straight line. This is the attachment group. So in fourth carbon of main chain, in first methyl group is attached in ethyl group. So 4, 1 methyl, ethyl, what is the root carbon? Heptane. So what is the name of this compound? 4, 1 methyl, ethyl, heptane. So got it? So this is the way you have to write the name of the compound. Could you say the name of this compound? Look at this. So what happened here? Everywhere what is present here? CH3. This is CH2. Here CH2. Hydrogen is hidden. So here is a CH2. When you see here 1, 2, 3. 3 valencies are there. So only 1 hydrogen only left. Here CH2. Here CH2. Here is the CH2. This is CH2. And here is CH3. Last carbon CH3. Look at this attachment. 1, 2, 3. 3 are present. So only 1 hydrogen. Here 1 valency. So 3 hydrogen. Here 3 valency satisfied. So 1 hydrogen. 1 hydrogen. Here 1 valence is satisfied. So 3 hydrogen. Here 1 valence is satisfied. So 3 hydrogen. Now could you name the compound? How will you name the compound? Now you see this. How many carbon atoms are there in a straight line? How many carbon atoms are there in a straight line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 carbon atoms are present in a straight line. Now you have to give the position for the attachment group. This is the attachment group. What will be the number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in fifth carbon atom, the attachment group is present. In fifth carbon atom, attachment group is present. What is attachment group? How many carbon atoms are there in a straight line? 3 carbon atoms are there in a straight line. This is the first position. This is the first position. 3 carbon atoms are there in a straight line. So propyl. In propyl, in first carbon, 1 methyl group is present, and in second carbon, another methyl group is present. Okay, in first carbon, 1 methyl group is present. In second carbon, another methyl group is present in a propyl chain of a complex substituent. The main root is 10 carbon atoms. So in the 10 carbon atom long chain root, in fifth carbon, attachment complex substituent is present. So now could you name the compound? 5. You write as 5, that is a position of this carbon, 5. In that 1, this is a 1. What is present? And 2. Dimethyl. Both are what group? Dimethyl. So dimethyl is present in, what is the root carbon? Root is decane. Why it is decane? 10 carbon atom is present. Dimethyl. What is the straight line? Propyl. Propyl. That is the propyl. So propyl decane. So name of the compound is 5 1 2 dimethyl. What is the substituent main? Propyl decane. Propyl decane. That is the name of this compound. So now how many lengthy chain, if it is given also, you have to follow the rule and you can name the compound. Could you write the structure for 5,1-ethyl 1-methyl propyl nonane? 5,1-ethyl 1-methyl propyl nonane. Look at this structure. Could you name the compound? Write the compound as a homework. Look at this structure. How many carbon atoms are present? 8 carbon atoms are present. In 8 carbon atom, in 4th carbon atom, attachment group is there. In this attachment group, if you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have to draw the structure for 4,1-methyl ethyl octane. So 4. Now you have selected the position as a 4. In this 4, in first carbon, what is present? Methyl is present, and also what is present? Ethyl group is present. Here CH3, here CH3, CH, remaining all the place. So in first carbon, methyl group is present and ethyl group is present. So this is known as 4,1-methyl ethyl octane. 4,1-methyl ethyl octane. And also another name of this is 4-isopropyl octane. That is a common name. IUPAC name is 4,1-methyl ethyl octane. Common name is, for attachment substituent, 3 carbon atoms are there. So it is propyl. So it is propyl. This is a isopropyl structure. 4-isopropyl octane. 4-isopropyl octane. This is the way you have to give the name for the compound. What type of structure it is? It is a closed structure. It's a ring structure. Ring structure are known as cyclic structure. Cycloalkanes. We know the cyclopropane, cyclobutane, cyclohexane, So here this is a structure for cyclohexane. In the cyclohexane, what is attached? Methyl group is attached. Why do you say it is a cyclohexane? 6 carbon atoms are present in a closed ring form. In this, there is a attachment as a methyl. So, when we have to give the name for attachment, we have to give the number. You have to start the number from the attachment, numbering from the attachment. So, 1, 2, 3. So, 1 methyl cyclohexane. 1 methyl cyclohexane. So, whenever we are giving the name, first we have to give the number from the substituent. Then we have to say the cyclo compound. Then we have to say the root compound. Afterwards, we have to say whether it is double bond or triple bond or a functional group. So, select the longest carbon. First, we have to select the longest carbon. Then you have to see the substituent and you have to find the cyclo compound. Find the root word. As a functional group, you have to find out. So, this is not double bond, this is a number. Number 1, number 2, number 3. So, in first carbon, methyl group is attached. So, 1 methyl cyclohexane. Look at this structure. Cyclopropane. Here also what is present? 3 carbon atoms are present. Here also 3 carbon atoms are present. So, which one we have to take it as a main one? In such a way, we have to select this cyclic as a main. So, in first carbon, what is attached? 3 carbon is present. So, 3 carbons are present. It is what group? Propyl group. So, 1 propyl cyclopropane. 1 propyl cyclopropane. This the way we have to give the name for cyclic compound. Next, alkane, alkyne. Alkene, alkyne. What do you mean by alkene? Alkene means it is a double bond. Alkane is a triple bond. So, if your compound contain double bond and triple bond, how you have to name? We have to name as a, at the ending, it should end with "ene" or "eine." It should end with "ene" or "eine." Whenever there is a ring and chain is present, you have to give the preference for ring structure. First, you have to give the preference for ring structure. First, you have to give the priority for functional group. Then, you have to give the priority for double bond or triple bond. Then, you have to give the priority for more number of carbon atom in a straight line. That is the way you have to give the rule for writing the name. First priority for functional group, next priority for double bond or triple bond, next you have to select more number of carbon atom. So in a given compound, if it ring and chain structure is there, means you have to give the preference for ring structure. And also when you are selecting this carbon straight line, you have to select in which position more number of double bond or triple bond is present. And also you have to give the lowest local number for double bond or triple bond. So now look at here. Here how many carbon atoms are there in a straight line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbon atoms are there in a straight line. And there is attachment in this group. First we said we have to give the lowest number for attachment. Now it is being a double bond, we have to give the lowest number for double bond. So we have to start numbering from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in fourth carbon attachment is there. In first carbon what is present? Double bond is present. In first carbon double bond is present. Whenever we are selecting the double bond and triple bond, we have to select the first carbon. So suppose here it is the starting means this is the first carbon. Suppose the double bond is here means the second is the attachment carbon. So double bond is present in first carbon. Attachment is methyl group, it is present in fourth carbon. So 4 dimethyl. What group this is? Methyl group. How many methyl? 2 methyl. So in fourth position 4 dimethyl. How many carbon atoms are there in a straight line? Pentane. But it is not pentane. Double bond is there. That double bond is present in first carbon. So that one double bond means we have to write ene. So that 4 dimethyl pent 1 ene. 4 dimethyl pent 1 ene. Could you write the structure for 4 dimethyl pent 2 ene? 4 dimethyl pent 2 ene. And also write the structure for 3 dimethyl pent 1 ene. 3 dimethyl pent 1 ene. Look at this bond line here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbon atoms. This is a bond line. 6 carbon atoms are there in a straight line. There is a double bond. This line shows that this is a double bond. And there is an attachment, that is bromine group. So when we are giving the name number, we have to give the number from the double bond attached. So double bond should get the lowest local number. So you have to start numbering from 1, 2, 3, 4. So fourth carbon, what is present? Bromine is present. So what is another functional group? Double bond is the functional group. Double bond is present in which carbon? Second carbon atom. How many carbon are there in a straight line? 6 carbon are there in a straight line. Root word is hexane. So 4 bromo, hex 2 ene. 4 bromo, hex 2 ene. What's the name of this compound? 4 bromo, hex 2 ene. Did you understand? So this is the way we have to write the name for alkene or alkyne with this another group. So by seeing a textbook you can practice. In a cyclic or chain compound, the second compound attachment is there, means we'll say it is a iso. That is, we say iso. If it is a straight line structure, we say it is a normal N-pentane. We'll name it as a N-pentane. And in a middle carbon, second carbon attachment is there in both sides, means we'll say it is a neo. So could you draw the structure for butane, N-butane, isobutane? Another one, pentane, N-pentane, isopentane, neopentane. Draw the structure and name it.